Hi guys, today I am going to discuss about the weightage of marks in the NCERT syllabus that covers in the NEET examination. So be attentive to this class so that you can gain more marks by gaining momentum where to concentrate. The first and foremost chapter you have to concentrate is human physiology, that comes under the unit 5 of your 11th standard NCERT. In this chapter you get 14 to 17 questions. Under human physiology you get the subtopics digestion and absorption, breathing and exchange of gases, body fluids and circulation, excretory products and elimination, locomotion and movement, neural control and coordination, chemical coordination and integration. So these are the 7 subtopics under human physiology, each of which will contain 2 or 3 questions. Number 2, the second chapter you have to concentrate is the diversity in the living world. It is the unit 1 of the 11th standard NCERT, where we get 10 to 14 questions. It comprises a living world, biological classification, plant kingdom and animal kingdom. Living world may have 2 questions. In biological classification you will get 3 questions. In plant kingdom you may get 2 to 3 questions. Under diversity, the animal kingdom is the most important topic, which contains 3 to 5 questions. Third chapter is ecology, that is the unit 10 of your 12th standard NCERT, which comprises 11 to 13 questions. So in this chapter ecology you will get 11 to 13 questions. On organisms and population, 2 to 3 questions. Ecosystem, 2 to 3 questions. Biodiversity and conservation, 3 questions. Environmental issues, 2 questions. Out of these 4, the third one, biodiversity, is the most important chapter, where you get 3 questions. The next chapter you may concentrate is the cell structure and function. It comes under the unit 3 of the 11th standard. Cell structure and function will have 10 to 12 questions. It has the subtopic cell, the unit of life, will have 3 questions. Biomolecules may contain 2 to 3 questions. Third one, cell cycle and cell division, you may get 3 questions. The next one, genetics and evolution. It is the next most important chapter you have to concentrate, because you get the genetic problems, numerical problems, etc. here. It's a small chapter, but it contains 11 to 12 questions. It is the unit 7 of your 12th standard. First chapter, Principles of Inheritance and Variation, has 5 questions. Molecular basis of inheritance may have 4 questions. And evolution will have 3 questions. Out of this, the number 1, Principles of Inheritance and Variation and Molecular basis of inheritance are very important. Next comes the reproduction, the unit 2 of your 12th standard, wherein you get 9 to 11 questions. It has subtopics reproduction of organisms, where you get 3 to 4 questions. Sex reproduction in flowering plants or sexual reproduction in flowering plants, 4 questions. Human reproduction, 2 questions. Reproductive health, 3 questions. Out of which the sexual reproduction in flowering plants and reproductive health are very important topics here. The next most important chapter you have to concentrate is the Unit 2 of your 12th standard, Structural Organization in Plants and Animals, where you get 9 to 11 questions. The subtopics will be Morphology of Flowering Plants, 3 to 4 questions, Anatomy of Flowering Plants, 4 questions, Structural Organization in Animals, 2 questions. Out of these 3 topics, the very important topic is Anatomy of Flowering Plants. The next topic you have to cover is Plant Physiology, the Unit 4 of your 11th standard. It contains 6 to 8 questions. The subtopics Transport in Plants will have 1 to 2 questions. Mineral Nutrition will have 1 question. Photosynthesis has 2 questions. Respiration in plants will have 2 questions. Plant growth and development will have 1 question. Then comes the Unit 8 of your 12th standard, Biology in Human Welfare, where you get 5 to 7 questions. The subtopics will be Human Health and Diseases, 2 to 3 questions. Strategy for Enhancement of Food Production, 1 to 2 questions. Microbes in Human Welfare, 2 questions. Out of these 3 topics, you have to concentrate more on the human health and diseases. The last but not the least topic you have to cover is biotechnology. It's a small one, Unit 9 of the 12th standard, where you get 3 to 6 questions. Subtopics will be biotechnology and principles and process, where you get 3 to 4 questions. And number 2, biotechnology and its application, 1 to 2 questions, out of which the first one is more important, biotechnology, its principles and processes. So I have classified the topics mark-wise so that you can concentrate accordingly. Thank you.